on Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody, and happy ahead of a long weekend, Friday Eve.
Yes.
Yeah.
How good, guys.
And then next week, quick week.
Short week.
Oh.
Love a short week.
It just gets better.
King's birthday. Thank you, Charles.
Not
King
great
Charles.
news for Nick the Wizard Watson. He is out.
Yes. No,
So what's he
he's
got,
unwell.
Rona?
No,
We don't
actually,
know.
I think he's got influenza, maybe.
Oh.
Some kind of illness.
Poor bugger.
He's not playing.
A lot
Not
of people
great.
getting the old flu and getting quite knocked around by it.
Yeah, it's back. Well, it's the season.
I tipped the Hawks because I thought he was coming in.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
What do you mean coming in? Was he out last week?
Well, no, he was going to come into the studio. Every time he comes in, they win.
Yes.
I'm behind in the tipping comp, so
Oh,
I've
don't
gone with some
Where are
real
you-
controversial tips.
So have I.
Just to try and make a change.
Yeah.
Just to peg it back a bit.
Where are you doing your tipping?
Wide World of Sports for Channel 9.
Oh.
And the worst thing about that, they make them public like they do with Jason's tipping.
Yep.
Oh.
And it's just like,
Where are you sitting?
You
Do you
can't
cop a
hide.
ribbing from people
I'm
for
beating
it?
Tony Jones by 3.
Well, that's all that matters.
Second last I am.
I am 18th.
And he's last.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm 18th. I'm right
Are
down
you?
the bottom as well.
Oh.
After the highs of last year,
I
you've
know.
really crashed back to earth,
I
Jace.
know.
I hate footy tipping.
Thought I
So
could
do
fluke it
It's
twice.
a
And I
big
hate-
chore.
It's really
It
annoying.
is a pain in the ass, isn't
It's
it?
really annoying when people talk about, oh, no, and they get all stressed.
I bet they're
I know,
tipped.
it's like
Carry on. Oh, I haven't done my tips. Oh, haven't done my tips. It's generally you on a Thursday.
If you're not
On repeat.
first, you might as well be last.
Yes. Yeah.
You know?
good
Although
call.
you don't want to be last.
No,
It's a
you
bit of
don't want
fun.
to be
Usually
last.
last gets $10, don't they?
Yeah, something like that. A loser gets a payout.
Yeah,
Is there
yeah.
cash in it for
Yeah.
the
Oh,
Wide
yeah.
World of Sports team?
Oh, no.
Whoa. Investigation.
No, I'm talking about just the work tipping comp.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
First,
What-
second, third, and last.
Clint and I are playing for pride.
Yes, Jace, we are.
Well, you shouldn't be very proud
Right.
at this point of the
We're in
season.
strife.
Huge weekend of footy, especially after not having much in Melbourne last week. We only had one game.
Yeah.
So, very much looking forward to it. You guys going to any games this weekend?
Nope, not me.
Oh, quiet girl.
I was just saying to our producers before, I'm very excited about the long weekend. I've got like dinner parties and lunches at people's houses this weekend. Nice and warm by the fire, home
Nice.
cooked meals, early to bed. Sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'm more of a late lunch girl
I'm
than a
going to
dinner
call
girl
it,
these
and I'm
days.
going to say it'll escalate.
Nah. I'm having a quiet weekend. Quiet but socially busy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm going to the G on Monday.
Oh, you got a big Crows game.
85,000
Oh, it'll be heaving.
projected to be there.
I did see them posting they want 85 at the G for Neil.
We're rolling out the riot squad, or is that only for the soccer?
You don't need the riot squad for Melbourne Football Club fans.
No.
Can you imagine? Can I just check that picnic basket just to see if there's any cheese in there?
Different kind of fans.
I know the D's haven't had a great run, but surely the
Well, they
emotion.
have.
Well, okay, all right, but the emotion gets involved in a big game like that,
Yeah.
where you just don't know which way it's going to go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, some sad news. Jessie J diagnosed with breast cancer.
Well, she's got to have a surgery later. I think she said later this month. I love Jessie
So
J.
do I.
She's such a good sport, Jessie J, as well. So she's put up a big video. I think it's been a couple of months of tests and working out exactly what's going on and what she couldn't do and what she didn't have to have done. But the video is quite funny. That's her
Yeah.
way of dealing with it.
And she says it's early. She's caught it early.
I remember hosting a live gig for her a couple of years back. She stuck around, got photos with all the fans. She was just
Great.
You don't hear people saying a bad word about Jessie J.
No, you don't.
Actually.
You don't.
Jessie J. She's very well liked.
Should we play some old school Jessie J to
Yeah,
kick
let's
things
do
off?
Jessie J.
That'll set the mood for the morning.
What are you going to go with?
A mega mix?
price?
No, we'll just go price tag.
Scudder in the building, DJ Scudder.
No, Scudder, sleep
Too
it
early
in.
for Scudder.
Jessie J, price tag. Good morning, Melbourne. Welcome to your Thursday. This is Nova. Your chance to see her live in London. That's right. We are going to be sending people overseas
Tomorrow.
to the summertime ball in the UK. Yes.
Is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Mel Tracino will call someone and
I
tell them they're
believe
off.
so.
the
So
UK.
it means you got to be listening to Nova today. We're going to give you a chance to get on the standby list.
Wow.
Around 9 this morning.
Katy Perry's also in the country. Have you seen all the videos of her in Sydney flying on some giant dog over the stadium?
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, it looked like.
What do you
a
mean, like the dog in the Never-Ending
it
Story?
looked exactly like that. Have you not seen it?
No, I saw her feeding the lions to get over jet lag.
Look, the bloke on the Today Show is
Lions.
talking about it right now.
She No, don't put the Today Show on. Keep listening to us. We'll
Okay.
explain it in far more detail.
I can
Look,
just put it
here's
on
the
here if
giant
you want.
dog thing.
Oh. Oh, it is it's Nikki Webster with wings.
It's
That's
like a
more of
dragon. Is it a dragon?
Yeah, I think it's more like a butterfly.
Oh, it is too.
Yeah, it's like
That's
a
very
dragon.
strange.
No, I think it's a butterfly.
So is she doing the Katie Mega Mix on stage?
I believe so. Yeah,
she would have to. wouldn't
She hits Melbourne.
She's here on Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Because I've got friends coming over for dinner, and last night there was mucho chatto about should we have an early dinner and go and see Katy Perry. It's so cold in Melbourne. I don't think I want to leave the house on Saturday night.
Where's she playing? Sorry.
Rod Laver.
Oh, okay.
Didn't
So she
get the
might
G.
play at the corner.
She's
No,
not
she's not
playing
at
the corner.
No,
Not
not
playing
at
the
the G. There's far too many mechanical things.
Oh, the footy.
Yes.
And
Katie
footy.
doesn't have the bracelets like Taylor does she?
No, that was just a Taylor thing.
Yeah, gotcha.
That was a Swiftie thing.
That was a Swiftie thing.
I don't know if she's got a thing though. Maybe.
Mm.
Not sure. But I can find out for you.
No, it's fine. Hey,
How many shows is she doing in Melbourne?
20.
You should get a column for that.
How many shows is Katy Perry doing?
Brody will know.
4.
He loves her. 4
Well, 'cause
shows?
she comes here and then she leaves and she comes back.
I
think.
find that odd. So what, she's got 2 stages set up?
I think probably maybe it sold out and then she added extra ones and the schedule was
gotcha.
in.
Do you know what Brody also loves?
Producer Brody.
Raw chicken.
Oh, mate. I'm
we-
surprised
Can
he's
we
alive.
just get the latest on his situation? Because last night he decided to cook. What did you decide to cook, Brody?
Chicken fajitas.
How were they on, first
They
bite?
were delicious.
Right.
How'd you cook 'em?
Until
I had them on the barbecue, give them a nice charcoal flavour, except the middle was raw.
When
How
did you
much of it
notice?
did you eat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when did you notice the middle was raw?
After I finished my 4th fajita.
Look, I think you're fine because it was.
I don't know.
What you ate early because I know you go to bed early. So I reckon you've had 12. It's been in your guts for 12 hours.
Yeah,
If you're
you're
not sick
fine.
now,
You
you've
reckon?
survived. Yeah.
My wife and I looked at each other and just wished each other the best of luck for the night and said, see you in the end.
Yeah. No, I think you're okay.
do you know you inspired me?
I saw.
So I went to. He shot the message into the group saying I might not be there tomorrow because I've just eaten raw chicken.
How did you eat? How did you read that? And then that made you want
thought-
fajitas?
I feel like fajitas. So I
What?
went to
After he
Coles
said
and
he
bought some
poisoned
chicken
himself?
and some tortilla. Yeah, and some
And made
fajita mix.
fajitas? Was
and
it
I
good?
It was
Did you use
okay.
the old al pastor fajita
I
mix?
think I cooked the chicken too long.
Or you overcooked it?
God, if you guys combine, you'll
I do
you'll nail
get
it.
chicken anxiety though when I'm cooking.
Anxiety.
What I don't get is why wouldn't you cut a piece of
Anxiety, I
chicken
love
to
that
check?
song. Yeah, I know.
Everyone knows growing up, Dad would cut the
Yeah, I
sausage
know,
in half
I
on
do.
the barbecue
I
to
do,
check
but
it's
then
cooked.
I'm like, well, that one's cooked. I should cut them all, and then you're serving up mangled meat.
Yeah, but
It's
you
all
always
been chopped up.
you always chop the biggest
The
piece
fat
of
Yeah, the
chicken.
biggest
Yeah,
piece.
yeah, yeah. No, I get chicken anxiety. No doubt about it.
Well,
That I've made it too raw.
I opted for takeaway last night.
Oh, where'd you go?
I went to pasta. We had a little pizza pasta joint near our place. Look, it escalated.
You got garlic bread.
No. I went over to pick up my pasta.
Tiramisu.
Oh, you got takeaway, not dine in.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
across the street. So I walked across the street. settled-
Literally across the street
yeah,
from a
pretty
pasta
much.
restaurant.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh, tell me about it.
I would live there.
Tell me about it. And I'm in there, and the guy's gone out the back to get the pasta, and I'm watching the chef make the pizzas, an old school dude.
Hmm.
And I'm like, oh, you do it better than me. And he said, oh, have you got a pizza oven? And I said, yep. And then one thing led to another, and now he's coming around to the house to...
That is classic Jace.
Sorry, Luigi's coming around to the house to cook the pizzas
Luigi's-
in your little
Luigi's
pizza
Why
oven.
don't
now
you just-
coming around to the house to teach us how to do the
Well, that's
flipping of the
great.
dough, and
That's awesome.
he's going to come around and put on a little pizza party for us.
But that's awesome.
Yeah, it is great. He's like, I won't even charge you.
Is he going to bring his big stick that they
No, I've
Got the stick.
I've got
You got
the
He's a
stick.
professional. He's
Okay.
got the stick.
Thank you, Lauren. I
That's
just can't flip
awesome.
them. Yeah,
And then also, if he can do that, he can just make you the fresh dough. You can pick it up and then do it yourself.
it's exactly right.
That's smart. A
I
friend
tried to
of
make the
pizza guy.
dough once. Forget about it.
Oh, no, I wouldn't be
Forget
worried
about
about that. I think that's a great
Where do
result.
you usually get your dough?
I do. I buy it from pizza stores and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
You buy
just
it from
grab
the
balls
market
of
as
dough.
well.
Yep.
Making it is a
Oh,
lot.
and you got to sit there and go, do I feel like pizza in 48 hours? Yep, let's make some
It's
dough.
too much
Hell in the
work.
Oh, you got to let it ferment.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you're doing it from the
no.
start.
Mm.
Oh, you got to. It's got to proof,
Proof? Ferment?
proof.
Grow?
I don't know. Just get it from the pizza
Proof.
shop. Bro.
Thank you, Lauren. There we go.
Yeah.
But then if you're doing that, why just get the dough? I mean, you're there, you might as well get them to cook it.
No, because it's fun.
It is
Making it, and the
fun.
kids love it.
Lady
So you
on
guys-
MasterChef last night made it in 40 minutes.
Dough?
Dough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as good, though.
They were very.
She should
taken
have
by
left it to episode 2,
Yeah, she should have.
you know. Well, good morning, Melbourne. It is just gone 25 to 7. Any luck?
I'm still trying to find out.
What's happened?
Well, Jason wants to go for a massage, and there's a place near him, and he's got some concerns about it.
Okay. What are the concerns?
What sort of massage they offer?
Yeah, well, clearly, but what's...
Like, I don't know if it's above board.
Okay.
If it says sensual massage,
Well, it's nice. It's, lovely. It's going to be a great massage.
oh, that means it's nice.
Yeah.
Sensual touch.
Is there anything flashing out the front?
No, there isn't, but it doesn't seem
It's
too...
been there for a year, and there's no reviews.
There's no reviews. Doesn't seem too legit, and it's just got a mobile number and a girl's name.
I mean, I'm
What's
sure.
the girl's name?
Oh, don't say it
No,
because the name's quite big.
Yeah.
across the front.
Oh, wow.
Don't you don't want? Might be all above board.
Yeah.
I said it could be a remedial massage. That would hurt you,
I just don't,
and then you'll be wishing you went to the other one.
Yeah, I hear you. I just, yeah. Normally they'd have a website and a Google review,
There's nothing remedial about that massage.
It's not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Is it a dead giveaway? The zzz, open? Zzz?
Generally, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, this
right.
is one of the pictures I've found from
give
the
me a look.
website.
Give me a look. Oh.
What's the photo? Oh, it's like a shirtless torso in moonlight.
Yeah, I think there's other places you could go.
I just
Right,
think
okay.
You should just give it a
Well,
give
you
it
know
a whirl.
what? Go and let us know.
Yeah,
Do you want me to go and do a review?
Yeah, it'll make a good 6:40 tomorrow.
Okay, right. I'll be sitting here going, it's no
Art of
Dota.
touch.
Sorry? The art of
Says
touch,
the
yeah.
art of touch.
Well, I mean,
And
they
that's
wouldn't.
trying to log on to like some kind of Facebook situation that I'm scared I'm getting scammed.
Okay, right. I will go and give a review.
Okay, good. Good on you. Good on you.
I've noticed the ones around the Nova Studios here in
Oh,
South
no,
Melbourne.
no,
Whoa,
no,
whoa, what?
no.
What?
No, yeah. No, she's in a naughty devil's costume in this one.
Give me. Maybe it was a fancy dress thing.
Or maybe it was for Halloween.
Oh.
Like the Tasmanian devils?
Oh.
Or? No.
Oh, she's
Devil.
dressed as a devil.
It says holistic wellness.
Well, that'll make me well.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
What? What have you found on the website?
Well, there's 3 locations and it's got the people's names listed in some very cute cursive writing.
Oh,
across the
what do you
thing.
think? The font's the giveaway that it's a naughty place.
Wait
It's
till you
not
see the
Times
font.
New Roman?
It's not Times New Roman.
Yeah, right. That's when you know it's above board. So I'm not reporting back.
I go, definitely
Yeah,
go.
book yourself. I'm
Yeah.
Oh,
going to
it
book you
says
in.
here, long weekend, long massages.
Oh, it's a special. You are on the air with Jason Lauren. Clint's here as well. We're doing a thanks to our mates at Shell Ready Express.
Naughty, naughty.
640.
Okay.
So we're talking massages.
No. We've moved on from that.
Okay.
We've moved
No,
on.
I'm trying to book a massage now, though.
We're there.
We're there.
No.
You're going to be the...
No, I'm not going there.
God, that'll be awkward if I rock
going
up for
somewhere
the
I've
11
been
o'clock and you're leaving from the 10 o'clock.
Exactly.
thank you.
In a silk dressing gown.
You look relaxed.
Remedial.
Maybe I'll be the masseuse.
Oh!
Imagine
Lauren!
the look on your face then.
You know what? I like to waste money
That ain't a happy ending.
for either of us.
No, it'd be more like the one on the HBA ad where she's banging the fish on your back. Remember that ad? Do
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
you remember that ad?
yeah. You're just terrifying me at the moment. That's right. I don't want to be
What are you
hit with
scared of?
I don't want to be hit with a fish. Can I move on to this
You
video?
want the sensual massage?
No. Actually,
I
you know
thought
what?
hitting with the fish was a good option.
I'd rather the fish. A mum has gone viral, an Aussie mum. Her daughter has posted a video on Instagram. Mum in full flight in the car. Take a listen.
How the did it go on there? I took it on my camera.
I don't know. How did you upload it to your story? Is the
I
question.
didn't. To my story.
Everyone's seen you naked.
Shush.
Are you alright, Mum?
No. Oh my God.
That's funny.
So what's happened? Mum's taken a photo in private and accidentally put it on her Instagram.
Yeah.
Mom.
What? Is it
Humil.
boobies? What is it?
Boobies. Are you 6?
Well, what is it? I'm just trying to...
Boobies.
Hit him with the fish.
What is it?
it boobies?
What's she flashing?
Brody, he's watched
I
the
haven't seen
video.
the photo.
Just to make
Full body
Oh,
Full
it's
body naked. Was she taking it in the mirror or
hoo-ha as well.
like on selfie mode?
in the mirror.
Oh, good on you, Mum.
boobies and...
Do we know
Hoo-ha.
who she intended to send
Ooh.
it to?
Oh!
It didn't say. I believe Dad.
Oh, that's good. And the
keeping the
kids saw it,
romance.
did they?
Real dad, new dad.
I would actually die. It would send me to an early grave if my mother did that. Can you imagine if your mum, if Tones did that?
No.
Yeah.
Hey, Clint's
Mum.
me. You might want to ring your mum. I'm just on the gram and I've seen.
I wonder how she found out.
Do you know what she's good at filters though? She'd put a nice filter on
Oh,
it.
good on her.
Remember when Daryl Braithwaite posted a naked selfie sitting on the toilet and our
Yes.
executive producer had his phone number at the time and she called him
That's-
and said, Daryl,
You need
you've
to
done
take-
something terrible.
That's right.
You've done yourself a mischief, Dazzler. And he took it down.
The poor guy.
Daryl.
You saw the
Everyone saw
shot,
it.
just him straight up.
Yeah. Yeah, at least it was up, not down.
What?
The photo, the selfie.
Oh.
He was sitting on the toilet. And it was like up, he had his shirt off. It was like up his chin neck.
Up. The photo's up.
This morning's topic for Naughty 640. 13 24 10. Has someone seen you naked who shouldn't have?
Happens to the best of us.
Does happen to the best of us,
Happens to
doesn't
the
it?
best of us.
13 24
It's
10.
also awful when you're the one that sees someone naked and you don't mean to. Like, it's bad for the person who is seen naked, but when you see it, you also can't unsee it.
No,
never.
and you want to make them feel comfortable. You're like, oh, I didn't really see anything. Or remember, I saw my auntie and uncle on a videotape.
Remember when your mother-in-law walked in
Hey,
on you?
13 24 10 is our number to join us on the air.
She saw you.
Who have you seen naked that shouldn't have? We're talking about who have you accidentally seen naked.
Yeah.
Like
or,
when your mother-in-law walked in on you.
or they've seen you. Listen, I'm going to put your mic back up, but it doesn't matter about the past. And there's things that we say to each other
She does do it.
that, listen,
No, you
No.
can't do that.
what? I will put your mics.
No. We've had conversations.
I will put your microphones back up, but we've also had conversation. Sorry, Brody.
Your mother.
No, listen,
I'm trying to come to your defence.
come to my defense.
I'm trying to say that it's very unfair what she does when she talks about your mother-in-law.
Listen,
We've discussed this. You're not allowed to turn on a microphone. I'm going to call the boss. And you get
call
in
the
trouble.
boss.
You get-
I've asked you.
You're not the
Let's
boss.
avoid that part of my life. That's all.
Why did you tell us?
Because you tell me things that we don't talk about on the radio.
No, but we always
Is it
talk about
embarrassing?
it.
Wait,
When Wendy busted you. Having a alone time.
listen to that evil little laugh.
Okay, all right. I'll move on.
Yeah. Where's mate? Hey, how do Brody?
Our executive producer has found this secret microphone.
How is he getting to air?
Fantastic.
How
You
is
stay
he-
out of the news studio.
You stay in there as long as you like, Brody.
Anyway, I think we all know what happened when
broke
Wendy
the
walked
chair.
in on
We
Jace.
should put this
having
video.
Listen, I'm off this. Can we? She listens
Yeah,
to the show.
we should put it on
All right,
social.
let's take calls. Come on.
Thank you.
Caroline in Clyde North. Good morning. What do you think Jace was doing when Wendy?
What? Shut up, Caroline. Enough out of you.
I hate to think.
Caroline, did you see someone naked? Hopefully, it wasn't Jace.
No, it wasn't Jace, but something I do regret. It was Kevin Bartlett, Richmond
Oh.
legend.
Oh, Kevin
KB.
Bartlett.
Hello.
KB, where were you?
When?
Well, after the games, me and my girlfriend used to sneak into the club rooms with duffel coats over our heads so we could see the players, and he walked out of the shower starkers.
Was that when he was playing or coach? Did he coach?
No, when he was playing.
Oh, so he was in his prime.
That must happen a bit.
Well, they don't care though. Footy players are nudists. It's a lot of
Yeah,
time.
Romy.
Rig on him.
Romy
Well, now-
Bryan would have copped an eyeful.
Yeah, now they're sort of nude behind closed doors because they.
Oh, is there a nude room now?
Well, the showers and the
'cause-
locker rooms. People can't go into those. That's
Right.
private.
Gotcha.
And then there's like where you see roaming Brian. They're not naked in there.
Brian's not going in there.
No,
Gotcha.
Brian's not roaming into the showers.
Nicholas, on 13 24 10, who'd you see naked?
I saw my grandmother on the day of my sister's wedding.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Where
no
was
one
she?
wants to see Nan nude.
She was in the lounge room and
yeah.
decided to get changed and flashed everybody, including my uncle being her son, my cousin and her young son.
Okay.
Yeah,
Was she
Get it, Nan.
still in good nick?
Let's just say she was hanging about 3 centimetres off the ground.
Oh, Nan. Good on you, Nan. Get it out.
Get them out.
Yeah, totally. Nan doesn't care anymore.
Nah.
Nan's living her best life.
It's very visual.
Go, Nan.
24 10 is our number. Who
Oh,
have you
it's real
accidentally
life.
seen nude?
It's a real woman.
It is.
Let's get to Pamela Anderson. Pamela?
Good morning, guys. How
Good
are you
morning.
going?
Good morning, Pamela.
My family and I were staying with my sister. We were up there for one of my niece's graduation, and we were all sort of trying to get showered and organised, and my brother-in-law was having a bit of sleeping because he had worked the night before, and I thought, I'll just duck into their ensuite and quickly have a shower.
Mm-hmm.
And he woke up, thought it was my sister, and decided to join me.
Oh, no.
He jumped in the shower.
Who got a bigger fright?
Yeah, so, well, I mean, I didn't see him at first. I was washing my hair, and then I turned around because I heard the door open, and there he was, and he was half asleep, and
Wow.
it's now just the running joke that I know why she married him.
How much?
I didn't have much fun yesterday.
Oh,
What?
It was
I
great
feel
fun.
for you.
Yeah. I was driving home from work. There's a lot of traffic in my street and a lot of sort of road works. There's a new house going up a couple of doors up from me. So there's a lot of sort of heavy machinery.
Construction
Trucks,
in the street.
all the rest of it.
So annoying.
It's like you're living on the block.
Yeah, like so much so there's...
Well, you do feel for those people that live in and around like the block. Imagine having 8 houses in your street under construction.
There's like even a stop-go lady, just a couple of doors up from us, maintaining order in the street.
And it's a busy street. So does it get a big
what are you
traffic jam?
suggesting?
No, I'm just saying, like,
Is she a hottie?
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying she's very good at the
She's a lovely lady,
Okay,
Jace,
gotcha. Right, okay.
with a lot of authority.
Right.
So does that give you a big traffic jam? Because your street's busy.
It's a bit of a snarl, yeah. Bit of a snarl.
Do you hope for the stop sign?
Yes.
She's gorgeous, I'm sure.
Yes, because in this case, she's my witness.
Oh.
I was driving into my house, not into my house, into my driveway, sorry. And all of a sudden, boom. I'm like, what on earth is that and where has that come from?
Did you think you'd hit something?
Yeah, well, I knew I'd hit something, but I didn't know what it was.
Oh, that's so annoying.
There's
Were you
my
in the car when
poor
that
little
happened?
sports car. What do you call it? A quarter-life crisis
Quarter-life
car.
crisis car. It's
So
crumpled.
basically what had happened, I was safely in my driveway and the
you were in the driveway?
Yeah. Well, driving into the driveway. I was sort of...
Crossing over the footpath
Yeah,
bit?
yeah, on the footpath bit, going into the driveway when a truck reversed straight into
T-boned
the
you.
rear passenger door.
He's done it with force because it's actually cut through the metal of the door.
Yeah.
Like that's...
I mean, his truck, a big truck.
Was it a Mack truck?
He jumped straight out. and
airbag situation?
No airbags went off. No.
Well, because the airbags don't always go off because they can cause more harm. Like
Yeah, they
airbags
can.
only go off depending on the way the accident happens.
You
What
watch
direction
YouTube
you're in.
videos of them going off?
Nah.
So.
First thing he says, sorry.
Great. Good response.
I mean, that's good on him. And then he said, he goes, I just couldn't see you because your car's so small and low to the ground.
Oh, the sports car did you a dirty.
So he's chucked a dig in?
He's chucked a dig in.
Now, true or false?
Yeah.
Did you go all news reporter and try and get statements?
Yes, true.
What did you do?
Well, there's
Did-
always
oh,
a bit of
reenactment.
commotion. You know, there's always so many
It's
rubberneckers,
Yeah.
rubberneckers, pedestrians.
Oh, so other people noticed.
Yeah, and then in this case, all the builders on the house, a couple of doors
Oh,
up.
no. Oh, the newsman's been hit.
But everyone wanted to give me a statement. Everyone
Oh.
wanted to help little old Clint
Drama
Stanaway.
loves company, doesn't it?
You know what my dad always taught us growing up? Because I had 3 older sisters, and he always taught us, when we got our license, he goes, even if you're in the wrong, never get out and say sorry.
Oh.
Because it admits fault.
Oh, Dad, come on. If you hit someone else.
That's what I thought.
Be
He's
a
like,
good human.
just don't say sorry. You say sorry, you've admitted fault.
Oh, you might get off on a technicality
Yeah.
otherwise. Oh,
Well,
no.
Old mate admitted fault. I also record
How
at
was-
the moment as well on my phone. So,
Oh, you've got a recording statement. Did he know you were recording him?
so
Oh, no, he didn't. What did you do? Sneakily pull out your
I was getting photos.
your
Lauren.
voice notes and you
Just hold
pretended you were taking photos but you had it on voice notes.
Holding his phone near the guy's mouth. Oh, just run me through what happened again.
So what did you...
I
want to hear that.
my
I
little
want to
old
hear
sports
all
Did
car.
you,
about
did you have a
that.
Channel 9 mic sock on the end of the phone? Or
Did you have one of those little handheld... Do you mind just holding this for a
Exactly.
moment?
Clip it
The
on your
The
shirt.
little microphones that
a
people
little
hold.
road mic?
So that's going to Smash Repairers next week,
Oh,
Now,
you'll
this is where you need
which
good
means a
get
rent
loan
car.
car. Oh,
Well, what are
they
you
give
gonna
you
get?
rent cars these
Festive.
Do
days.
you get to choose?
no.
You're going to do the Avis mystery car?
I think you
I hope
get a
you
choice between a Hyundai Jazz or something like
Oh,
that. and
you're not going to fit in a Jazz.
Yeah, I know.
I hope you get a van. You know, have you ever done the mystery car?
No.
It's like cheaper. You don't know what you're going to get.
I know.
And you
but-
always get a Commodore. Always.
Really?
Yeah, they just give you like a... or
Don't
a-
say that
or a
because I'll
Camry.
do the mystery
A Camry.
car.
Or a Camry.
A
One of those-
Camry.
one
It's
of
always a
those-
Camry.
I don't know. One of those types.
We rocked up once at the airport. Oh, the airport. And they were like, oh, you booked a Camry. You know what? You're in luck. We're going to upgrade you. And I'm like, here we go. And they go, you're getting a Carnival.
Fun. I love driving a van. Pile in, kids. Let's go.
What?
Kids love it.
Is it the one with the automatic doors on the side?
Yeah, it's like
Sick.
you're driving a bus.
Wow.
They're awesome.
You can even take the middle seat out so people can walk down the aisle.
Remember
great.
with the people mover when I lived in Byron and Paul loved it. We would pile it up with peeps and off we'd go.
Do you do a little sign at the front like a bus?
Yeah, basically. It was great. I loved it. I hope you get a Kia Carnival. You can pick us all up on
Oh,
the way to
you can
work.
pick us up on the way to
no,
work.
No. I'd rather the Jazz.
Tones and I here on Nova 100. Good morning. You're on the air with Jace and Lauren. Clint's here as well.
Now, the other day I was out on Chapel Street with some girlfriends going out for dinner, and as we left, I saw something that got my attention, and it was a vendor for the Big Issue. And I've always loved buying the Big Issue. And if you don't know exactly what the Big Issue is, we'll go into it in a minute. But if most of my girlfriends that I was with said, what is the Big Issue? How does it work? And I was trying to explain to them.
Yep.
It's this amazing magazine. It's been around for a really long time. But the way it works and operates, I think, is just such an important pillar of our community. So I really wanted to get the guys in here this morning to explain to Melbourne just how important the Big Issue is to our society and to our community. So this morning we are joined by Big Issue vendor Chris. Good morning, Chris.
G'day, Chris.
Morning.
Hey, Chris.
And the Big Issue editor Amy. Morning, Amy.
Hi.
Firstly, thank you for coming in.
Well, thanks for having us.
Chris is wearing his vest. He's going to try and flog us a magazine, guys.
That's right. You might have seen these men and women around because you wear this very bright high-vis vest. You're hard to miss in that, Chris.
Exactly.
How long have you been selling the Big Issue?
I have been selling the Big Issue since 2018, and I got involved because of my father.
And Amy, how long have you been the editor?
I've been the editor almost 9 years.
Wow.
For people who don't understand the concept behind the Big Issue, can you explain it to us, please?
The Big Issue is a non-profit social enterprise. So vendors buy the mag for $4.50. They sell it for $9. So the vendors earn $4.50 for every magazine sold. That's the social enterprise part of it.
So that's the actual person we're buying it off is
Yes,
getting the
you're
money.
directly every time you buy a Big Issue, it's really supporting the person who is you're buying
Great.
it from. We turned 29 this month.
Wow.
We started in Melbourne back in
Yeah,
1996.
it feels like a very Melbourne thing. I actually didn't realise it was all around the country.
Yeah, it is. We picked up the idea from the UK. So there are something like 90 street papers like ours all around the world now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those things that it started in Melbourne. It's now all around the country, and we have had about 7,000 and 8,000 people get jobs through the Big Issue.
I just love knowing that when I buy the magazine, I'm
Yes.
talking to the person who's actually going to benefit from it.
And that's what's so great about it. I remember when I was at school, we'd go into the city and I'd always see the same guy that I would buy the Big Issue from. And even when you can tap now, because it used to be a lot more cash-based, you can tap and you get a little notification on your phone of who your vendor
That's
was,
great.
Wow.
who sold it as well. Because the vendors are pretty special. Vendors for the Big Issue come from a wide range of experiences, including homelessness, mental illness and long-term unemployment, intellectual and physical disability, drug and alcohol dependency, or family breakdowns.
Chris, how does this help you?
Well, as a vendor, it helps me financially, but it also helps me interact with the community, and working for the Big Issue brings me back onto the main page. Whether that be through selling, but also through selling, I've gotten opportunities which inside the Big Issue is I'm now in their education enterprise called the Big Issue Classrooms. And with that, I go in, I tell my lived experience of having a disability as I'm vision impaired, and also being homeless at a time. I was homeless when I was 17, and I'm able to share that experience with school groups, and I can relate to them because of the age I became homeless.
So you were vision impaired and homeless at 17?
Yes.
Bloody hell.
Wow. And when did you start selling the big issue?
I started selling the big issue when I was 18 in Canberra. At the time, I was living with my now wife up there, and I got involved because my father, who's a current big issue vendor down here in Melbourne, who sells in Burke Street.
Oh, he's got prime posse in
Well, I was
Burke
going
Street.
to ask, does everyone get their spot and you don't change?
Well, we ring up to get our spot. So we book a day before and we say we want to work here if it's available. So I work at Southern Cross Station on the Burke Street Bridge.
Yep.
And I'm up there from 7 to 9 generally. And, I ring up and get that spot every day. And because I've been working there for a while now, every couple of days they know I'm going to be there.
Yep.
Cool.
So they pre-book me.
So what sort of response do you get, Chris, and how heartwarming is that response?
Well, I get really good responses from people, and that's the positive thing we get out of it. It's not just about selling a magazine. We're being interacting with the community, and the community sees us out there. For myself, I have people that come up to me every day and talk. They may not buy a bag, but they're coming out there to talk to me and interact, and they see me out there. And I get supporters from people like my local coffee shop down at Southern Cross.
Yep.
Because they see me out there working. I'm not just sitting at home doing nothing.
No, exactly.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Amy, when it comes to the magazine, 'cause there's a lot of magazines these days that aren't around because a lot of them were just your trashy celebrity gossip mags. What's the sort of stuff you get in the big issue?
Well, we tell stories that are sort of arts and culture. The next one's about Jaws turning 50.
Oh.
The current edition has a story about homelessness and housing. The most important thing is that we also tell the stories of the people who sell the big issue.
I love that.
And so it's really important for us to make sure that we platform voices that are not necessarily heard in mainstream media. So we have a story about a vendor in every edition. Our vendors write for us as well. We have poems and stories and artwork from vendors in every edition as well.
Hey, Chris, what's a good day at the office for the big issue for you? How many are you selling?
Yeah, come on.
I average around 20 magazines a day.
Okay.
But that's an average. One day I could sell 30, one day I could sell 1. Every day is different, and that's the beauty of it. It's not just that, and we're running our own small business, mind you.
Yeah, exactly
So
right.
it's not like we're adherent to, specific hours. And that's, for me, I like the routine of being up, going to work. I travel 2 hours to go to work every day.
Wow.
Do you?
So I travel in from from Latrobe Valley. I travel to Melbourne, takes me 2 hours. I work for 2 hours and then I go home if I don't have a classroom to go to.
Yeah.
And I'm committed to that because that's my work. That's my 9 to 5.
You must feel a lot of independence out of it as well.
Exactly. I feel not just independence but pride about what I do and sharing my story, sharing other vendors' stories as well through selling the magazine.
Hey, Chris, where would you be without the big issue?
Well, I don't know. I was lost when I started working for the big issue. And I would say I found my place. I found the thing that's called to me.
That's so cool.
It's so great to hear.
It's amazing.
Where's the sweet spot in Melbourne? Where's the spot every vendor wants?
The guy on Chapel Street the other night was doing very well.
It would have been Jeffrey.
Where's
I think
Primo?
it was Jeffrey.
What's the Primo location?
I will say Burke Street Mall. We have a lot of vendors that sell around there. Teresa is one. My father, David, he's one out there. There's a lot more. I can't think. There's a lot of vendors that sell around there anyway.
Gotcha.
But this is the beauty of it. You get to know your vendor as well. I know
That's what I love.
On Glenferrie Road, there's a bloke who sits there with his blue healer.
Les.
Is that Les, is it? Yeah, just outside the Westpac Bank. And, I go up and get to pat his dog, say good day to him, see how he's going. It's like a check-in.
Yeah.
And then he checks in on me as well. There's a beautiful story and relationship that accompanies the sale of this magazine.
And I can't recommend it enough. If you do see a big issue vendor out there, go and say hello. The magazine is a great read as well. I always get it whenever I see it, which is why we wanted to talk about it today.
Educate your kids about it too.
They're $9 and the vendor personally gets 50% of that. So you get $4.50 per magazine. But you'll meet some really great people with some amazing stories to share as well. Amy, you must be so proud of all of these vendors who work for the big issue.
Yeah, I really I have a long relationship with a lot of our vendors. We have vendors who have worked for the big issue for almost 29 years and some that come for a couple of months and use it as a stepping stone to go on to other things too. But as you said about the community around the big issue vendors, that's the big key thing. Mm-hmm. If you're a vendor that's selling at Preston Markets every weekend, you really build up that community around you, and there's some really amazing stories that come out of that.
Well, get out and support your local big issue vendors. Chris and Amy, thanks so much for coming in, guys.
Thank you very much.
Looks like a stunning morning out there this morning.
Guys,
Cold, but stunned.
Double win because it's a short week next week.
I know.
Yeah.
And you've got a wedding today on
I do.
Thursday.
I have a wedding, the swim teacher.
It should stay dry.
Perfect.
Not great for a swim teacher.
I think I'm going to go your the swim cliches. You
Some
said
gags.
some puns.
Should-
We were
Should
joking
don
when we
some,
suggested that.
Oh, so don't do
Should
swimming
don
puns.
some floaties.
Is
for your
he also a
opening
swimming
monologue.
teacher?
Should I come out in a rash shirt?
You should.
Is the bride still a swimming teacher?
No, not anymore. Not
Oh.
anymore. But
Did they
but-
meet when as a swim teacher?
No.
Is he a swim teacher?
No.
No, then I don't think go with the swimming
I
games.
think you can get a rashie which has a tuxedo on it. You're like,
Brilliant.
Gorgeous.
But I thought, like, shouldn't I say how I know the bride if I'm emceeing the wedding? She used to pay. Like, I used to pay her
To
Like
teach
her.
your
to
children
teach
to
me. Yeah,
swim.
yeah, yeah. I'll definitely finish that sentence.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be bloody awkward.
But are you friends now?
Yeah, we are. I know her family and everything. Her dad is crapping his dacks about doing a speech.
I know. The father's always
know.
getting nervous.
He's like,
Did you say, don't worry, I'm a professional, I'll help you if you need it?
No, I rang him and said, I've allocated 20 minutes. Is that enough? That really set him in a spiral.
20 minutes?
He's like, I need 2.
Oh, he's keeping it short and
Oh,
sweet.
yeah.
Some
and he's-
dads do speak for 20 minutes.
He's,
Good on them.
He's worried he might cry. And I'm like, cry at a wedding. You can do the worst speech in the world. If you cry, people are like, what a guy.
yeah.
But don't fake it.
No, not fake it, but
I mean,
Don't turn on the waterworks for no reason.
are you going to cry during
I'm
your MC? Yeah.
I reckon I'm okay.
Can you turn on fake waterworks?
Yeah, but I have to think of really sad stuff. Can you cry?
I don't know. I haven't tried to cry for no reason.
Okay, cry.
Oh, no, I'm so tired. I could cry now anyway. Don't set me off. Can you cry for no reason? I don't think you could. Look at that. You've got a frown in your eyes but a smile on your face.
It's hard to tell. Have you been to the dentist for a little jab in the forehead?
No, you can tell he hasn't. Look, you
Yeah.
can see the frown line.
That's why he's upset.
No,
He's
I can't.
The crow's feet are crow's feeding.
I'm trying.
all this dust is coming out of your eyes.
I
Hey,
cry. I cry when I'm happy. I cry when I'm sad. I cry when I'm overwhelmed. I'm a crier.
Oh, mate.
But I don't know if I could cry on cue. I don't think I could fake cry.
Movies set me off.
I have no poker face.
Give this to Truman.
What about when you
Armageddon?
Yeah.
Oh, goes
Movies
up
in the air.
Oh.
movies on a plane? They say you're more emotional on a plane.
Yeah.
I told you a flight attendant once came up to me and took my headphones off and said, "Are you okay?" Because I was fully sobbing and audibly
Yeah,
howling.
yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, sorry."
Movies get
What
me.
were you watching? Father of the Bride.
Probably something like that. Yeah.
Some sort of animated.
Maybe Moana.
All right. Coming up, your chance to win $5,000. But before we get to that, Lozzie.
Have you ever had a crazy cray ex? Current? Crazy partner in life?
We're talking craze.
Cray.
Love it.
People dig cray.
Short term.
Some people love it.
We'll go there after Benson Boone. Morning, everyone. This is Nova. Let's talk cray.
Well, there's been a survey where the results have just been released. It interviewed 1,000 people across Australia. Now, this is younger people
Yeah.
in their sort of early 20s.
Right.
And one of the alarming things was that a third of young people believe they have a right to know where their partner is most of the time, which opens the conversations about having your location services on or off in a relationship. Now, Clint, I have your location services on.
You still got them on.
I think so.
Oh,
You
cool.
can turn that off, bro.
I forget until I go to send you a text and then it tells me where you are and I'm like, oh, there he is.
Nice.
But sometimes you turn it off.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Where are you, Clint? I have a right to know.
See, it's more red flag if you turn it off.
Well, actually, I don't actually turn it off myself. There's some sort of, because it's a Channel 9 phone, there's some sort of issue with the phone and it turns itself off, honestly.
It doesn't sound believable.
No,
Oh,
it
I'm
does.
not buying
No, it
No.
does. No, seriously. Some sort of privacy thing.
Oh, during
Yeah.
certain hours?
Yeah.
Well,
No,
which
it just
boss
does. It
designed
does.
that?
No, it does. It's,
Obviously, someone at 9.
One of the
Cool.
bosses. Anyway,
I'm
this
nowhere,
is not about
I'm
you.
nowhere dicey.
Oh, mate, I said to my wife, I'm either in the McKinnon Hotel, my mate Nathan's house, or I'm out the back in the man shed.
You know what though? So Paul and I don't have our location
Or Messina.
services on, but I could not care less if mine were on. I wouldn't care if you guys knew where I was at all times. I wouldn't care if he knew
Yeah.
where I was.
It's more just like if you're in a relationship and it's like, hey, we need to track each other. To me, I sit there and
But
go,
I-
we got bigger issues.
No, but I don't think it's about sure, there's tracking and then there's sometimes like I'll wake up and be like, oh, where are you? If he's out and I'm like, oh, there he is. If I was like, oh, he's at this restaurant or this, I'd be like, okay, cool, go back to sleep. It's more like if I can't get onto you, then I get worried.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
And it would save you the hassle of me being like,
I know,
hi,
but
where are
like
you?
that's very
So you're not
limited
jealous?
No, I'm not well,
Oh, there it is.
no, I'm not a jealous person.
There
Paul's
it
not a
is.
jealous person either. But this study has said that a third of respondents thought it was okay to be jealous.
Oh.
Are you a jealous person?
Yeah. Yeah. FOMO and jealousy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, love it.
I think a lot of jealousy stems from insecurity, though. Don't you think?
No, not necessarily.
Like if people are jealous about who their partner is talking to or hanging out with, there's a difference probably between jealousy and insecurity.
Like I remember when my wife and I got together, she would still go to some parties where there was an ex-boyfriend there, and I would get jealous, not because I thought she was going to do something. I was just like, he was a bit of a knob, and I just knew he wouldn't respect.
Yep.
She's in a new relationship. So I'm not getting choked up and just out of breath.
That's an emotional
Oh,
time.
don't make me go back there. And yeah, it was more about him being an idiot rather than her
Yeah,
potentially
right.
doing
Yeah, okay.
something wrong.
So it was a bit more protective.
Yeah, but I wasn't cray-cray.
But I don't think anyone wants, I wouldn't say if I've ever felt jealous in a moment that I've gone, oh no, that's normal and that's good for me to feel jealous.
I think a little bit of jealousy is all right.
Well, yeah.
If your partner was just flaunting it around a room somewhere with other people and you didn't care.
I've only
I'd
ever
say
seen Paul be jealous once and I was like, well, he
Do
still
you like
really
that?
loves me.
Hey, you ever dated someone a little cray-cray?
I think everyone has, haven't they?
How about?
Everyone's got some cray-cray in the
Yeah, I've
closet.
dated a cray-cray, but it wasn't, I've dated two cray-crays, actually.
How cray?
Well, one was cray-cray, just like didn't actually care about me, and that it was cray-cray in a
Real
whole nother
cray.
world.
Yeah, gotcha. Yep.
Actual proper cray-cray.
Fun cray-cray. Fun.
No,
No,
no.
I'm
just
saying give me the fun one.
Yeah, all the fun. Well, yeah, and then there was one boy. What would you call it?
He was
I
a
don't know,
boy,
it was in my
Hopefully he was a
20s.
man. Yeah, right.
It wasn't a boy.
A man boy.
Well, he sort of, he was a
Man
bit of a man
child.
child.
Right,
really.
yep.
And he was quite jealous.
Oh.
Even of like
Everything.
girlfriend. Like if
Go
I
through the
if I
phone,
said
follow
no.
you.
I don't know if you ever went through my phone.
Oh, you would have went through the
But
phone.
even like jealous of if I said no, I can't do that because I was out with my girlfriends, he would happen to be in the restaurant next door.
Oh, that's cray-cray.
That's great.
That's cray-cray-cray.
Yes.
Or happen to text a friend of a friend and be like, oh, what are you doing tonight? Knowing they're in that extended group. Just,
Cray-cray.
Oh, I was already catching up with Clint.
Yeah.
Just happened to be there.
Was it over me?
Nah, it wasn't.
Oh.
They
And I
weren't.
was like, you're
Sadness.
couldn't, and you know what? Those ones couldn't shake him.
Hey, 13 24 10 is our number. You can remain anonymous. Have you dated someone who was a little cray-cray? Or,
Obsessed.
or my favourite callers, are you a little cray-cray?
Yeah, when you know you're
Yeah,
the
when you
cray-cray
know
one.
you're a little cray-cray.
Yeah, you
It's,
But I'm a
it's
little.
all above board.
You can hear it in their voice.
You can hear it in your
then
Hey,
when the-
guys.
The girls and I get together. If someone's sort of unsure about a bloke, we will go full PI. I will know chicks are amazing at finding things.
Okay,
out.
see, that's the voice. That's what you're talking about.
That's
You can hear it in the
exactly
voice.
right there.
We will know. We will go full
Oh yeah, we've all got a little
We
cray.
will, God, you were doing the Taken speech
We've
then.
all got a little cray in us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would say.
If someone's got
bit
a
more than a little.
concern, the girls will get together.
Okay,
and
starting
we'll
to
work it
scare
out.
me. 13 24 10 is our number. Have you dated someone who's a little cray-cray, or is that you? Morning, everyone. Hey, we are talking cray-crays. Have you dated someone who was a little cray-cray, or, my favourite, if you know, in a relationship you've been a little bit cray-cray, followed them,
A bit obsessed.
Yeah.
Cray-cray one.
gone to restaurants where you know they like, in the hope
because
that you're
people
going to run
do,
into
especially
them.
when they're trying to win someone over, and then it's
Oh.
funny because you can laugh about it later.
I know.
I
but-
just happened to be there too at that
13
restaurant.
24 10 is our number. In return, I got $200 Kogan vouchers up for grabs. Kogan.com helps you get what you want for less. That is clicking awesome. They might sell spy equipment or something there. 13 24 10.
Fun cray-cray.
Fun cray. Have you dated
can
someone
admit.
who was a little cray cray? I might regret this, but executive producer Brody, keep in mind the time. You would have had some colourful relationships in the past.
Oh, he would have been the cray. Oh,
Colourful.
were you the cray one?
I was not the cray one, but I have run into a couple in my time.
Yep. What do you got?
The worst one, let's call her Laura, because I'm still slightly scared that she's still following me from time to time.
Right.
It was very unfortunate. She used to drive a white and black Mini, and after we broke up, she used to come outside my parents' house and would just drive by because she didn't live too far away. Unfortunately, one day that she did park and her battery ran flat, so her car was stuck out the front.
That's funny.
Oh, that's bad luck.
I was just in the area.
Yeah, my
That's
girlfriend had a
funny.
bloke she broke up with, and he just happened to keep walking past. That was just his route for his morning walk.
13 20 410 to join us.
Smack bang in the middle of the long weekend is a visit to church for me.
Oh.
I'm going to church on
Take
Sunday.
me to church.
You should wear
I
some.
would like a dog with a shining light. In the middle of a long weekend.
Sort of fire-resistant suit, so you don't
Exactly.
burn up.
What does one wear to church? I'll give you the context. It is my beautiful nephews. Both nephews are getting christened.
Oh, they're doing it all at once.
Yeah.
That's
2 for
considerate.
1. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
But where do we sit on events like that, throwing it in the middle of a long weekend?
Oh, I'm cool
Means
with
no
it.
one can
I'm
go
cool with it
away.
because that means I took the day off weekend today.
Like your friend doing a wedding on a Thursday night of a long weekend is great. Because
Oh, it's
I reckon
great.
there'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
people that
Roll
will
in.
take
Sets the scene.
But there'll be people who will take the Friday and then get the 4 days.
Oh, I'll be
But doing
here
it in the
physically
middle is
tomorrow,
a bit
but-
like, this is my one mid-year weekend getaway. Now I've got to stay.
Nah, I'm cool with it. Do you know what I'm not cool with? I've got so many questions about
Are you a
church.
godparent?
Yes.
Yes, me too. I'm a godparent twice.
So talk to me about the
Former
role
altar
and
boy here.
responsibility. Okay, so I'm already a godparent to beautiful Lila, my niece.
Almost
now
forgot her name.
Now I've got two nieces. I can't remember which one.
I think you're sort of automatically a godparent when you're
Yeah.
the blood uncle.
Yeah.
You can't remember which niece you're the godparent
Which one I'm
to.
the godparent to?
Okay.
She'll be in the car right now, by the way.
Well, you
Good
should-
morning on the
Which
way to
one?
school.
Which one?
Both.
Wow, you made a dog's breakfast to that.
Well, now I can't remember which nephew I'm meant to be.
Oh,
the
you're not
godparent
both.
for. No, hang on. I'm Leo.
Leo.
Right.
Leo's mini you. I'm
Yeah,
not
he is, isn't he?
surprised.
He really is.
It's very confusing. So many nieces and nephews.
What's the other nephew's name?
Ollie?
Well done.
This is like become a test, hasn't it?
This is really
So,
backfired.
what, as a godparent, do you need to purchase a gift for the...
Yeah.
You do?
I'm a godparent to Jamila, beautiful Jamila, and a godparent to Bessie as well.
Oh, yep.
And it's a real privilege when someone asks you to be
It
a
is.
godparent.
It is. It's nice.
It's one of the greatest,
It's not like
honours
it's
of your
not like
life.
the old days though, where the kid's going to knock on your door if I'm gone. Like like the old
Do
days
you
was like if
genuinely
you were the
think
godparent.
my friends would let me have their children?
No, and that's exactly what I mean.
think
It's
they
not
would.
like it's not like the
They
old
took
days.
it very seriously choosing godparents. But I was not solo godparenting. There were probably more responsible godparents.
There were other
Also
options.
involved.
Yeah, right.
Did you buy your godchildren presents?
You're supposed
Is this what you meant to do?
you're supposed to buy
I'm not
religious
aware.
Yeah, you buy.
presents.
No, you
Religious?
don't.
What, like
Oh.
a cross for their
You
room?
can buy anything, can't you?
Well, I thought it needed to be like some sort of religious. You
Oh.
buy them a little chain or
A
Yeah, but-
chain? What, with the cross on it?
yeah, I
Like a
thought that's-
necklace, not a chain.
But obviously they're
chain sounds like we
Catholics.
put
That's
on a
why they're
dog.
getting the water.
Yeah.
No, not Catholics. You can be Christian.
But yeah, I think it's some sort of religious present.
So I'll go to the jewelers and ask for a cross on a chain. Is that what I'm buying?
Okay,
you
not
could
a,
buy something else.
So does the child buy me something?
no.
No, but they should.
Because I heard
Leo's old enough.
Someone tried to tell me that no, you don't buy them something; they buy you something
No,
to
the
thank
kid-
you for
the-
being the
The
godparent.
kid doesn't
Oh,
buy
so you're
you.
going expecting gifts.
Oh yeah,
So
absolutely.
what are you expecting in return?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind a nice polo top or some sort of nice
Polo
jumper.
top. You
Some
think
sort of nice
Leo's going to
jumper.
give you a country road jumper? Thanks for being my godfather. Here's a country road jumper
As long
to
as I don't
celebrate
get,
the
as long as I
occasion.
don't get a chain with a cross on it.
You love wearing jewellery, though.
Careful what you wear; it could get wet too. 'Cause
Me?
you're
Am I
right.
getting?
Well, you hold
I'm
the.
not getting in.
No.
No,
It's
they
not a
don't
pull.
get in. They're
You hold the
children.
child.
No,
You're
but
the godparent.
no,
I'm cradling
nah.
the child
No,
above the water.
Leo's too big. You're not holding him in your arms. He's fine.
No, but he'll be right. Like Clint will be right there, like sort of leaning him over.
No, he'll stand up. I think they will put
Surely
their
they just
hand
get a
in the
little
water
cup,
and then touch.
don't they? Just get a mug and just.
No, I
chuck
don't.
on
I
the
don't
head.
think he's not getting dunked. He's too big. Not that they dunk full baby.
No, it's not a dunking machine. John.
What do they do with adults?
Well,
Oh,
some
they
go
walk
in the
you
ocean.
into the ocean.
You can go in the ocean.
Do
You
they?
can go-
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you can't be going in Port Phillip Bay.
No, you'd go down to Urban Surf or something like that.
No. You do it. You do it in the ocean, or there are these like some churches have these kind of baths.
Dunking machine.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what?
Press a
No, it's
button.
not a dunking machine. Okay, you can't be the Godfather. Take it off him. You don't deserve this.
Christened! Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Have you been christened?
Hang on, which one am I doing it for again?
Let's do this. All thanks to Elmo's Circus Dream. Can you guys do the Elmo voice?
Hello, Jason.
So that's a no.
Is that how Elmo
Is that
sounds?
Kermit?
Oh.
That was Kermit.
How does Elmo sound? No, that's Krusty the Clown.
Or Elmo after a pack of darts.
That's
Can anyone do an Elmo?
Elmo. Yeah,
Is an Elmo
Hey,
like this?
everybody.
Elmo loves you.
Oh,
That's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
he
Okay, now
giggles,
we
doesn't
can
he?
rinse and repeat.
Okay, for legal reasons, we have to stop.
My voice can't go that high. Elmo loves you.
Oh, Elmo's hit puberty. Oh, that's cute.
I can't make
Elmo
my voice.
loves you.
Elmo loves you.
Oh, that's good.
Oh no, that was a bit nasally,
Oh, okay.
but it was better than mine. Elmo loves you. My voice won't come out that high. What's going on? No wonder my karaoke is impeded. Who knew I couldn't hit the high note?
No, don't say that. You can sing. Clint, help me.
I'm sitting up so
Go
straight.
again, go again.
Elmo loves you.
Elmo loves you.
Elmo loves you. Anyway,
Elmo loves you.
thanks to Elmo's Circus Dream at Caulfield Racecourse under the heated Big Top from June 27. You can book at ticketmaster.com.au.
Is that an age thing? I used to be able to do.
Well, you're younger than
Elmo.
us.
Yeah.
It's a voice thing.
Jordan, welcome to the show. How you doing?
G'day, guys. Good yourself?
Can you do
Good
Elmo?
morning. Yeah, you're only 23, Jordan. Give it a crack.
Hello, everybody.
That's good.
That's not bad.
very
That's not
good.
That was
bad.
better than mine.
All right, here's the go. You can go an easy question for $50, medium question for $500, but you want to roll the dice and go for $5K, brother?
Good luck.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
$5,000.
All right, Jordan, the rules are simple. You're going to hear a question. You'll then hear a 3, 2, 1 countdown. If you are correct, the money is yours, brother. Good luck. You have to answer before the buzzer.
Yeah, that's the key here. Ready
There,
to go?
Jordan?
Yep, no
Good
dramas at all.
Here we
Dramas.
No dramas, mate. He's got it in the bag.
No worries.
Here we go.
Who is the author of To Kill a Mockingbird?
3, 2, 1.
J.K. Rowling?
Oh, we got dramas.
It's Harper Lee.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly the best in school. But
Weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're good at doing Elmo.
Oh, brother. Sorry, mate. Thanks for giving it a crack, though.
No, that's all right, guys. Thank you very much.
You take
well
it easy.
done,
Thanks, my man.
Jordan.
Oh, he's a Tigers fan, too.
Go Tigers. Are we playing this
Yeah.
weekend?
Are we playing
Are we
this
playing this weekend, Jordan?
Yeah, sure are. Sydney on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh,
I'll
you'll
be
beat
watching.
them.
Saturday night or Saturday?
I think it's midday game.
Oh, no, I'm
Gee.
busy.
Oh, prime time.
Oh, you're getting
I'm
the big
busy.
slots now, aren't you? Just trying to hide them away.
Come on, Richmond.
That really says it all, doesn't it? When
If
the
it was
lineup
Saturday
comes through?
night, I would have watched.
Yeah, but it's not. It's midday.
No, I'm busy.
Hey, it's just gone 19 past 8. There's hope for Clint.
What?
There's
What's
hope for
happened?
Clint.
There's hope for Clint. There's a new way to find love, everybody. We're going to go there after Ariana Grande. This is Twilight Zone. Right across Melbourne, you are listening to Nova 100.
Today, it's a beautiful morning out there, chilly but blue skies, and
No.
it should remain dry today.
No poncho.
No
No
poncho.
poncho.
But you will need a poncho for the weekend. It's going to be cold and wet.
Let's head to the UK.
Okay, let's do it.
I have never been.
Hello.
Never been.
Never been.
You want to go?
Yeah, I do.
What do you want to see? Buck Palace?
Yeah, I just think like the London nightlife would be a bit of fun. I think when
You've
the
never
kids
been.
never been. I think when the
The
kids are
London
older, we'll go.
nightlife.
Like I don't think I want to trek around London with a 3-year-old.
No, and he wouldn't appreciate it. It's very expensive. Do it when
Exactly.
they can remember.
Go to
I
Harrods?
think we were like 10 or 8 when we first went, and I remember it so clearly.
So you appreciated it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
loved it.
right.
I lost my first tooth there, actually, so maybe I was a bit younger.
Mm.
I was eating a roll-up outside Buckingham Palace, and I swallowed it, and I
Oh,
cried.
that's iconic.
Roll up will get ya.
because I swallowed it, and I didn't think the tooth fairy would come if I'd swallowed it.
Oh.
Tooth fairy did come,
Tooth Fairy travels.
found me. Yeah.
Photo's gone viral. Someone took it on public transport over in the UK. They described it in the caption as beyond cooked. I'll show you the photo.
Talk to me. What is the photo?
Basically, it was a picture of a male commuter, and someone's taken a photo over his shoulder.
Oh, you can't be doing that.
And the guy's posted saying, a guy on the subway this morning is talking to ChatGPT like it's his girlfriend. I didn't realise people actually do this.
That's cute.
Oh.
It's the way we're going.
Is it?
Sometimes Paul does
company.
ChatGPT. I don't really know how to do it. Is it an app or a website?
It's an app.
It's an app.
It's an app. And I've seen Paul use it and he writes thank you at the end. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, he wrote thank you.
Yeah, I do the same.
Or
I
he'll
write
put
thank
please in. Like he's quite polite. And I'm like, no one's reading that. He'll be quite polite,
No, I do that.
which is nice. But I'm like,
Are you in a
I
relationship
don't
with
have it.
ChatGPT?
No, but I can be.
is it free ChatGPT? Is it PT
It is.
or TP?
Yeah, it is.
GPT.
GPT. It's free.
Yeah, see, the last thing I wrote to Chat
Oh,
GPT was,
Here we go.
can you please put this in a document?
Oh, yeah, but you're using it to, like, save time doing actual work.
Yeah, but there's no one there. You don't need to, I mean, it's a good habit to have to say please.
I remember
and
my
thank you.
wife and I had a
I
fight
should
about
check
something.
if he's
and
putting love hearts and things at the end. Though.
she goes, I use ChatGPT instead of a counsellor. How to deal with the problem.
Oh, see, this is where it gets a bit slippery. Remember we were talking to Camilla Cabello the other day and she's had to delete the ChatGPT app because
This
she
lady?
was relying on it. Yeah. She was relying on it too heavily.
I realized that I was talking to my therapist about it because I was literally outsourcing so many of my feelings and so many things to ChatGPT. Like if I felt distress or like I'd be like, my friend blah 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 told me this and like now I'm stressed blah blah blah. Like I didn't even sit with things anymore. I just like wanted to solve everything for me because it can be so comforting. And I was like, this is kind of unhealthy. So I deleted it today. I broke up with her.
Yeah, that's not healthy.
She broke up with it.
Good on you, Camilla.
So Clint's just put in ChatGPT, can you find me a partner, please?
Oh, what did it say?
And this is what it said. I'd be glad to help you think through how you could find a partner. But just to clarify, are you asking for help with A, dating? Are you looking for a romantic partner? B, business or project collaboration? Or 3, fitness partner?
Oh.
No, it's strong.
Dating.
It's a business collaboration.
Should I say dating, please?
Dating advice, yeah.
Please. Okay.
What's
Got
it
it.
spat
You're looking
out?
for a romantic partner. Oh.
What's it done?
Oh.
Here we go.
Step 1, clarify what you're looking for. What kind of relationship are you looking for? Casual, long-term, marriage. What age range are you in? Too many questions.
It's very
for me.
good. It's very
Step 2,
good.
pick the right platform. Hinge is great for meaningful connections in urban areas. eHarmony is designed for long-term compatibility. Coffee meets bagel is quality over quantity with curated matches.
What's coffee meets bagel?
What is coffee meets bagel? Casual
Apparently,
over marriage.
apparently, the more specific you are,
Apparently.
and if you follow it up with other questions.
Start matching and messaging. I can help you write a compelling opening message. This
See,
is where
this
it gets
is
weird.
yes.
Can you ask it to write a compelling opening message?
Yes.
Please write me. Please. Oh, see, I've gone please again.
See,
Please
it's
write
easy
me
to
a
do.
compelling.
It'll ask you for
opening
ASL and all that
I'll
stuff.
tell you what, we'll come back and find out what the
Clint.
response was.
I'm 40. Well, I
No,
wrote
wait.
14 instead of 41.
No,
How old
don't
are you?
put 14. We've done it. We've cracked the code. Clint's off the market.
I know.
Lauren and I.
It worked that quickly.
So I put in
Yep.
some parameters,
Great.
Clint, asking ChatGPT to.
Great.
It said it
Very
could help you
smart.
with a dating profile or a message, and this is what it's come up with.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Clint.
Oh.
41, Melbourne Demons fan. Yes, I've known heartbreak. And I used to have a 6-pack. Now it's a respectable 4-pack, but it's still hanging in there.
Oh.
What's your team? And be warned, I may judge you for it. Playfully, of course.
I
And
don't
it
know.
says this will work because it's lighthearted and confident without trying too hard. And I said, please write a funnier version. So this is what it's come up with.
Okay.
Hi, I'm
Ready
Clint,
to laugh.
41, Melbourne Demons, tragic and proud owner of a former 6-pack that's now a 4-pack with part-time hours.
That's funny.
I'm currently accepting applications for someone to judge my footy takes and share snacks with during games. Do you think you're up for it?
It's better than including the word playful.
No one wants a man to describe themselves as playful. That's not sexy.
That's a hard no.
No.
Can you just Control C? Control C.
It says,
and
would you like
send
a
it to you?
version that includes a funny question about them too? That might help with engagement.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Oh, it says, what's your guilty pleasure during a game? Hot chips, yelling at the TV, or secretly Googling the rules? This is why you don't use ChatGPT.
You know what?
GPT.
What is it?
Chat GPT, isn't it?
GPT.
PT.
ChatGPT.
GPT. You know what? We've lost Lauren to Chat
Oh, yeah.
GPT
she's
for the
done.
rest
Let's
of the
get
show.
one with a romantic twist.
Oh, God. Thanks to Shell Ready Express. Good looking day ahead today. Not too bad out there now.
It's actually beautiful out there, like blue skies, but chilly, dog. Stay warm.
The tint.
It is hard to tell with the tint, isn't it?
Looks like a wet long weekend though. Poncho up if you head into the footy.
Poncho. I'm having a low key weekend this weekend.
Okay.
Try and keep a lid on it.
Can we mark that time down? 8:36 Thursday.
What, low key?
It seems silly to keep a lid on it on a long weekend, though. Bit of a
I know.
Friday lunch.
You
I don't
should
have to
let
come to work till
loose.
Tuesday.
God, you really flipped quite quickly.
Didn't I just talk myself into a Friday lunch? Anyone want to come?
Don't worry about writing down the time. She's back.
Anyway, Clint, you and I have been very focused on our health. It's a good time to
Trying.
do it in the winter.
Yeah.
I tried to do it in February and it was just a write-off.
Well, it's too many
It's too
fun things to
social.
do.
So anyway, I did this thing. It's called a DEXA scan. It's like a full body scan.
Is this the thing I was saying I wanted to do?
There's two things. So there's this one, and then there's another scan. This one's more about, I don't know why, it's depressing, this one. The other one that, I forget what it's called, that we were talking about the other day, is the one that can like look at any abnormalities in your body and your organs.
I'm just like, I'm early 40s. I want to go
like
through
a
a
full
machine.
check. Full body.
Yeah, I just want a full scan
Yeah,
to
very,
check
very
nothing's
expensive.
going on.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They're expensive, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I sit there and go, you know what? Health's an investment.
So which one did you do?
But that one, because that one can detect if you've got, I think, I'm not a doctor, I could be wrong, but it detects if you've got
Tumours
any
and all that
tumours
sort-
and things like that in your
yeah.
body, or aneurysms.
They say early detection.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know, but I get so scared that it's going to tell me something and
I know that's how I used to live. And then I would sit there going, am I manifesting something?
Attitude, isn't
Exactly.
It? Yes.
But think about the relief. Whoa. Think about the relief when you get the scan back and they say you're all clear.
Yeah.
What is that?
Or if you've got something, you can get onto it early. But what I did was a DEXA scan. So basically, this one you lie, only takes about 7 minutes, and you lie on this bed, and it's very particular how you lie. Someone helps you get, and you can, I just have my gym gear on, and they put like things under your arms, between your arms and your body, so when you're lying down and between your feet, you can't move for the whole 7 minutes, and it checks like your spinal alignment,
Right.
how your skeleton looks, like so if you're.
What are you getting out of that?
Well, if your body's out of whack and you're getting sore neck or sore back, it might be that, your hips are slightly rotated or, I don't know. Mine was fine. My spine was fine, so I didn't go into it. But then it also scans your visceral fat, your body fat, your bone density, your muscle density. And I started with a new personal trainer who was like, why don't we do this now and then we'll do it again in like 10 weeks and you'll see the changes in your body. I was like, that's a great idea. Until I was lying on this bed, right? And the way I would describe it is like a human photocopier. So it's an X-ray and some kind of scan. And I was like, this is cool. Until I saw the scan of my body pancaked on a bed.
Have you got the photo?
I do, but it's got your skeleton and it's got...
Couldn't be that bad.
Well, imagine it was like... you stand up and you look okay.
I'm being supportive. I'm trying to be supportive.
And when you lie
I'm
down...
sure you looked great in
Is it
X-ray
like
form.
when you
photocopy your bum.
Oh, that never comes up.
No.
Like you hope.
And the colours are really aggressive how it comes
Can I
out.
ask a question? How do they present the photo to
In
you?
a frame?
Is it like...
It ain't going in a frame.
Can you buy it on a shirt?
So you don't actually see your skin. You don't see your body. It's internal. So you see your skeleton.
But it comes up on a screen, or do they hand you a
and I
printout?
always just thought, I'm big boned. But then you see the size of your skeleton compared to the size of your body. And I was like...
Maybe they were zooming in.
No, because you can see the skeleton, right? And he said the skeleton, if you take all the water out of it, weighs about 2.5 kilos. That's it. And I was like, well, what is the rest of me, right? And then it comes up in these colours. Well,
What are the colours?
I think the colours are a bit aggressive.
Oh.
So
It's green and gold. You look like you're wearing
well,
a...
the green's good. The green's your skeleton.
But there's a
and
lot
then
of yellow.
the yellow is, that's sort of your muscle. I don't know what the yellow is. But the green is just, the yellow must be muscle and then the red is body fat.
Okay, give us a look.
I hardly even saw red.
Green means go.
Give us a look.
Red means stop.
I mean, that's more of a pink. It's not a solid red.
Look how small my skeleton is compared to my pancaked body.
maybe you're not.
So then I had to sit
maybe
in
a
this
little boned.
office with this man, and he's got his cursor, and he's like, "See this bit here?" I'm like, "I see it. I see it. That is my hips." But it really breaks it down. Anyway, the visceral fat is a dangerous fat, which is the fat around your organs, and I was good there, so I'm healthy.
Great. That's
healthy and wise.
So it's healthy.
So
pink.
it's just body fat I've got to get rid of. Basically.
Well, that sounds degrading.
Oh, it's just, you know what? Why don't they do the scans standing up? I just feel like I'd be just spread a bit better. Lying on a big X-ray machine ain't cute.
Or make the photo animated or something.
Make it dance.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't want to see the wobble.
The good news is no organs near your hips.
So it's just body fat. Terrific.
It's just got.
We should all do one.
Oh,
I'd like to see you
absolutely.
pancaked on it.
I've got a very small skeleton. Coming up next, we want to talk about what's wrong with your car.
Whenever I would go into a car wash, it would actually start leaking from the roof. It was an actual nightmare. It used to conk out every time I was out the lights, or if the revs got too low. So in order to stop that, I used to have to rev the crap out of it.
Constantly.
And people thought I was like trying to drag race them, and I looked like a complete bogan. And then
Remember we got a phone call from a guy once who he couldn't reverse, could he?
Reverse, no.
So he could only park at the shops
You'd
in
have to
those
drive
car spots
through.
where he could drive
Yeah, I
through.
pulled up on Chapel Street the other day, and it was a similar thing. This girl, when she had like one of those little Hyundai Gets or whatever they're called,
Yeah.
they're like the really small ones, and she drove into like a park on Chapel Street, and she went too far forward, and then we wanted the one in front. I was with my girlfriend, we're like, can you just push your car
Yeah.
back? And she goes, doesn't reverse. So she just kind of slid in, and then and I was like, well, go forward, and we'll take the one behind.
That sounds
But then
safe.
she was like, I won't be able to get out. I'm like, well, you can't take two spots.
Also, you shouldn't be on the roads if the car doesn't
Not
reverse.
safe.
13 24 10. What is wrong with your car? Give us a ring in return. I got Kogan voucher, $200 Kogan vouchers up for grabs. Well, hey guys,
Yeah,
you love a Black Friday sale.
I do.
Well, they're saying June is the Black Friday sale month for people buying new cars.
Oh, well, June's a good month to shop because of the end of financial year sales.
Exactly. So
Happy
they're-
AFS. We're coming up to Happy
AFS.
AFS.
So they want to try
tax.
and.
Sorry.
Well, if you get a tax return, it's exciting.
Let's get a new car.
You know what they are saying? Hybrids, electric cars.
Yeah,
sorry.
they are. They're the way of the future.
They've dipped.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Shouldn't have jumped
Not
in.
the way of the future.
But full-blown EVs?
So, full-blown electric car sales have dipped to a 2-year low. It's probably because of her, mate.
Well, I went out for dinner last night with Paul.
Elon.
Paulie and I went out for dinner. We also had a friend with us, and Paul drove the Tesla. He picked me up from the gym. We drove, and then at dinner, he goes, "Oh, my phone just died." And I said, "Oh, that's funny. Mine's on 1%." And he was like, "Oh,
We can't start
How
the
do we
car.
get in the car?
what are we going to do?
No key.
What are we going to do? We can't even call an Uber.
This is the problem.
How are we going to get home?"
I remember my dad always said, he goes, look, electric cars are great, but tell me what happens in the future when everyone's got electric cars and it's 6 p.m. at night, when everyone gets home and plugs them in, all the power is going to be sucked
Yeah,
out.
but people have what are those panels on the roof called?
Solar panels.
Solar panels.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or home battery.
I need
You're
to
a
get
real
them.
EV warrior, aren't you?
I
You
am an
ride
eco
across-
warrior. No, we've got a fast charger here
Have
in the
you got
building.
a solar panel?
No. We need to get one, but there was an issue with the type of roof we had.
No.
No, son.
No, heaps of sun.
Just very high.
I think we need to actually redo the whole roof to be able to install it. It was like a whole thing.
No, you're probably just using the PowerPoint.
Yeah, we
Better
need
off.
to. I just charge it here at work.
You know what
Charge
I looked-
Nova's power bill. It's
You know what I
brilliant.
looked at the other day? And I was quite shook by the price. Don't have a crack at me, but I was looking at Ford Rangers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I reckon you'd look good in a Ford Ranger.
Thanks, Clint.
You should get one. If he gets one, it'd be funny.
With that big trucker hat. It actually looked
Could
like
you-
he belongs
what would you
in
put in the
Middle
back?
America.
What would you put in
a
the back?
rifle. He's got his rifle, his hunting gear.
What?
Couple of deer.
Like a fishing rod?
No, I got 3 young boys. Like
In the back?
No, no, no.
Okay.
That's it. I wouldn't tie them in the tray. I'm just saying,
Like a dog?
No,
3
I'm
dogs.
The way he reverses into the car parks at work is so aggressive. You can't be doing that in a Ford Ranger.
No, I just thought, I got 3.
Is it like a Ram?
All right,
a Ford
boys,
Ranger?
no,
hold on.
a Ram's massive.
Oh, a Ram's bigger. You're not.
Ram's wide
I think a
as.
Ford Ranger's
They're
wide
big.
as.
They're high.
Saying wide as.
Isn't there
that
another
sounds
one?
like
A Ford Ranger
Ford
and something
Ranger
else?
driver.
A Ford Raptor.
Yeah, that's what I want. The Raptor.
What's bigger?
The Raptor.
Yeah,
What
Raptors.
is- what-
Yeah.
Big
And then you're going
tyres.
to park it in your beautiful house with your waterfall out the front.
That's not.
Are you lost,
It's
sir? That car does not belong in that beautiful home's
Oh, the
driveway.
tradies are here.
Yeah.
No, I just think with 3 young boys, like, I want to get outdoors more.
You think that
Get
buying
outdoors
a
more.
Ford Raptor is going to make you more outdoorsy?
Yeah.
With 3 young boys. Say it again. I've got 3 young boys.
3 young boys.
3 young boys.
I wish you could
get
see,
outdoors.
I wish you could see
Get
fist
outdoors.
pumping in the air as he's saying this, Melbourne.
Get down to the beach.
What?
Why don't you rent one
What, are you
first
gonna,
and see if you
You're
like
going to
it?
go to Wilson's prom and put a tent up?
Can I drive it on the sand?
Yes.
Oh, it's a big change from an Audi. He drives an Audi to a Ford Raptor.
Yeah, just, but they're bloody more expensive than the Audis.
Well, no.
I died.
Do you know who's got a
You
ute that
didn't
throws
know,
me?
you're right here. But you also, why are you surprised by that? There's a lot more car.
Are you ready for this?
What's that?
TJ's got a ute.
Tony Jones.
Tony Jones got a ute.
So he got 3 young boys.
If Tony...
Is he outdoorsy?
If Tony Jones can drive a ute,
What is
I
it-
can drive a ute.
What does he put in the tray?
Well, he's got...
Bloody ring light?
Doesn't he ride a bike?
He does.
So
He
he puts
rides
the
an
bike
e-bike.
in the... An e-bike?
Oh, my God. Tony's me in 10
You're
years.
Tony.
I'm mini Tony Jones.
Chompers. Mini chompers.
You're going to have to get the teeth done.
We love Tony Jones. But he would put his bike in the tray. Jace doesn't have anything to put in the tray
And a
besides
fishing
his...
rod. He's a fisherman as well.
Tony
You two
can have
go
a
fishing
temper on him.
together.
I love fishing.
Yeah.
And you've got a temper on you too, believe it or not.
I'm mini Tony Jones.
That's great.
Yeah. Just, when you see
too
yourself in the
could
future.
be the sports reader one day.
If he can do it.
Clint.
13 24 10. What's wrong with your car? Let's go to Rose. G'day, Rose. What's wrong with your car?
So I bought the car off my nan for $1,000, and basically when you wind the window down, the door just flies open as you're driving along.
Awesome.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's a windows up job.
Yeah, and it hasn't got an aircon that works. So
can't believe Nan sold
it's
you
a
a
hot
lemon.
box.
good little car.
$1,000. What sort of car is it, Rose?
1989 Holden Nova.
Sick.
Great.
Hey.
Love
Sounds
it.
awesome.
Love to see it.
I'd love to put my kids in an old school car now with the winding.
What, your
You
3
want them
young
in-
boys?
You want them in the ute and
No,
then in the old
First
school
in the
car?
tray,
Or
now
just
in
leave
the old
them
school
in a shopping
winder.
centre?
Not the
I'm
3
sa-
young boys.
No, I'm just. I'm saying I would
What are
love
you doing?
I'd love to see their face with trying to work out how to put the window down with no button.
Oh,
Like kids
that'd
these
be
days,
fun.
they wouldn't understand.
Well, a lot of kids would if they've got those windows. Just not you because you're fancy. Margaret and Campbell, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We're well. What's wrong with your car?
She's in a great.
Oh, what's right with it? The horn doesn't work. That drives me bananas. Unless I want to say goodbye to someone, then it works. But when I actually need it, it won't work.
Like you push it aggressively and just nothing comes out.
Oh, no, I don't push it. I slam it. Kids laugh
And
at me.
nothing comes out.
Margaret, say if I cut you off in traffic and the horn doesn't work, what would you do?
Oh, I'm banging on it like a mental woman, and the kids just go, "Mum, it doesn't work. You know that." And
Heaven
I'm
help
like,
when
oh.
you get a new car one day and you're just like aggressively tooting everyone, forgetting that it works.
Wonder how
Well,
bright.
I'm actually looking at buying one, but I don't even have the time to find one. But anyway,
What else?
The cable. I've got cable ties holding up the sun visor because otherwise it just flaps down.
Yep.
The display for the clock and like how much petrol I've got left doesn't work. So
Oh, so you're running the gauntlet.
it's 157 in my car at the moment.
Yep. Always 157. Great.
Yeah. The lock on the front passenger side doesn't work.
Has this car got a roadworthy, Margaret?
Oh, I don't think so.
What sort of car is it? What do you got? What do you run?
Kluger.
A Kluger? Oh, they're not that old.
No, you should get a range.
Mine's an old one.
Yeah, right. They've been around
And
for a
then
while.
And then there's a little door, I don't know if it's the change or what, on just right near the steering wheel, and that has to be, that has blue tack holding it closed because otherwise that
Margaret,
just
you need a
flaps
new
open.
car seat. You should get a Ford Raptor.
Yes, get the Raptor, Margaret.
I'd love one.
A ute? Would you drive a ute?
Oh, yeah, I would.
Sick.
I can see Margaret in a ute.
Utes are great. I had a ute in Byron. I loved it.
She sounds like a ute sort of girl.
But remember the ute I had in Byron? It was a hand-me-down from a friend who lived up there and we didn't have a car yet. And they said, you can use this. And it had a key, but it just had the metal stick. It had no, knob on the end of the key.
Just the
Just
pointy
the
bit of the...
stick.
So you'd hold it with your fingertips to put it in.
and then twist it.
Would you have to use pliers? I've had a mate that said to
No,
use
you could
pliers
get
to
it
go
out.
to
It had just enough to pull it out, but there was no, round bit on the end.
Oh, no.
It's a miracle you didn't lose that.
I loved it. I
Jane.
left it in there all the time. Never took it out.
Of course you did.
No one stole it.
Jane in Mount Martha.
Wasn't my car.
Hello.
Oh, it was a Volvo.
Volvo, green 1980s Volvo wagon.
Amazing.
That I'd borrowed from Mum to go down to my boyfriend's, and every time I turned left, the horn would go off.
Every time you turn left, the
funny.
horn would
Well, you
go
put
off.
the indicator or as you turned?
No, as I turned. No,
That's
not
great.
indicated the steering wheel. And then stupidly, halfway down, because it was a freeway trip, I was saw a McDonald's and I'm like, do you know what? I'm going to get a cheeky Macca's, turned in there. And then as I turned in, it was a left hard turn. And there were people crossing the road and they thought I was tooting.
I am hungry.
Signal going, it's not me, it's the car.
You're like Derek Zoolander.
Wow.
Can't turn left.
Oh, yeah, they shouldn't be on the road, should they?
Nah, but good on you.
Good morning, Melbourne. Flow Rider and see you there. Just gone 9:10. This is Nova 100 and our latest flyaway trip we are giving up for grabs. I'll tell you what, this is the big one.
The big one.
Summertime ball in the UK.
Can't wait.
Mariah Carey is coming to Australia. Forget that. We're sending you to her. Not to mention Jessie J, Zara Larson, Rita Ora, your mate.
I love Rita Ora. Benson Boone.
What
It's
a
quite
lineup.
the lineup.
We must go.
We must go.
Well, we don't get to go, but
No, home.
someone.
No, I'm kidding. Don't worry. I said we must go home.
Clint's
Oh.
off the coffee at the moment, and it's just been
He's
really.
gone a bit kooky.
He has, hasn't he? He's really gone.
We're in the
down.
middle of talking about sending people to London, and you just said we must go home.
I've done 3 hours. I'm
No.
cooked.
It's an experiment, and
What?
it's not going very well.
The coffee.
The coffee.
It's only day one. And I think it is going well.
I can't sustain myself.
Also, you need to let me know you're off coffee because it really threw our whole system this morning.
Well, yeah, I'm not happy. I was not happy.
So I've rocked up. So each
So hang
day.
on, what day is it? It's
So
Thursday.
the boys buy
so I'm-
coffees in the morning.
Yeah, Clint and I take turns buying coffees for us three.
I
right?
don't do the coffee run because there's not one on my way. Girls take longer to get ready, and I pay for other things. It all balances out.
So what do I
Exactly.
do Tuesday, Thursday?
Yeah, but we change it up. But we always text. I'll grab it today to you. But if I know I got them yesterday, which I did, he's got them today. But sometimes I'll still stop and see George at the coffee shop.
Yes.
Miss Alex and Co. Shout out.
So what happened this
And
morning, Jace?
Well, I stopped and got one
He
because
walked
I
in.
knew
You
Clint.
assumed.
Well, that's how it normally works.
Oh.
that you were doing the coffee run.
And I got to work the same time as Lauren, and I get out of the car
With
just holding one coffee.
pink coffee cup.
If
I didn't
looks
say a
could
word.
kill.
Oh, no.
If
I didn't-
looks could kill.
I didn't say a word, but I walked in. I said to the producers, "Jace has dogged me. So can you guys, when the coffee shop across the road opens, just go and get me and everyone
Which
else
is-
a coffee, but not one for Jace."
I would never do that. I would never do that.
because Clint is off coffee and didn't tell anyone.
You gotta let us know.
Maybe I should go chai latte.
So all of a sudden,
Oh.
guess who the biggest loser here is? This guy.
Girl.
Me. I was the biggest loser. I got
We've got a
kicked to the curb
system.
from both of you.
We have a system.
Does chai latte have caffeine?
Oh my god!
I think you got to, yeah. But
Does
is it caffeine you're avoiding, or
I
is
don't
it
know.
milk? Or
And
what-
next, you know what? Next, you'll be a syrup guy. Can I get a shot of
Oh,
hazelnut?
God, when he turns up with a hot chockey, we know we're on.
No, a mocha because he still wants to keep one leg in the coffee camp. All right, guys, I'm off to a wedding.
Yes, you are off to a wedding, and today's the last chance to get on that standby list
Yes,
for the
I guess.
summertime ball because Mel Tracina will be giving that trip away tomorrow. So stay
Lucky thing.
tuned. More chances to win after we finish as well.
Shout out to Zoe and Ned, the couple, ahead
What,
of
the
the wedding tonight.
Have you bought a present yet?
It's a wishing well
Have
situation.
you bought the card? Because you don't want to forget the card.
Come on, like I haven't bought a card yet.
You know what you should do? What I
Buy
do?
a card.
I buy a box of cards.
This
so
is
I've got
smart.
a box.
This is
and
brilliant.
there's plain cards. There's cards with love hearts on them. There's cards with thank you on them.
Happy
there's,
birthday.
There's cards with
Yeah.
a special occasion written on them. They're the best ones. You can use it for anything.
Yeah, you got to be careful though.
I get them from, I think the company's called Cardboard.
Just make sure the
Card
occasion.
what?
Make sure the
Cardboard.
occasion is right. That's
yeah,
all.
but there's a whole, you get the variation pack and then you've always got something that suits.
Yeah, that's good. I
No
got some
last minute
Christmas
run for
cards
the
at home,
servo.
but that's not going to do the job.
No.
Hey,
You're
have
the
a,
MC. Good luck.
thank you.
What's your opening line?
Hello.
Oh, you're going to
Jace.
need to work on that.
Ask him to take their seat.
No, but the actual opening line of the MC monologue.
A monologue? It's not
Yeah,
the Tonight
you need-
Show.
you need a
Yeah, it is.
monologue.
No,
the
I
MC
just
has
point
an
out-
opening.
I point out the toilets, the smoking area.
No, No.
Oh, okay. I've got to go do some work.
Go and write something.
You'd like
bro.
to have a board meeting with my old mate Benson and Hedges out the back? That one?
Oh,
You heard
that's
that one?
strong. That's strong.
If you need to have a board meeting with my old mate Benson or Hedges, is that what you say to
No,
direct
that's
people
what
to
the,
the
that's what
smoking
the
area?
old the old school MCs say.
Oh,
You know?
Oh, God, you really do need coffee.
so what you do gags about vapes?
Yes, exactly. Avape.
You're like a vape.
Have a great day, everyone.
You're right there. That's not a good start to the
great
MC
day,
job. Whose voice is broken? That's a bad. Oh, God, Clint, you're going to get the call.
Good
up.
evening, everybody.
He's starting to fake his illness.
Jason Lauren.
Jason Lauren. Wake up feeling good. Follow them on the socials.